water, but I'm okay. How are you not tired? How are you fine? I could barely keep my eyes open. Babe, no, we have been on this for 5 hours. And it's 10 p.m. right now. Wow. I knew it was the best choice to bring you over every time we need to study. Otherwise I'll never be able to make it without being distracted every second. Almost every second. Well, maybe we can take a little break. Well, my paper is due on Thursday. What day is it today? Monday, right? Yeah, on Thursday, and the other one is due. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Next week. Yeah. What about yours? When is that due? Wednesday. Oh, that's why you're cramming it. I heard a lot of students don't like her, the lecturer. They said she's mean. She keeps giving you guys like surprise quizzes and all that. That's what I heard. Is she not like that? Yeah. You're okay with it? What? Wow. I see you're one of those people, babe. Yeah, I don't know. Should I be happy about that? One of those people. Of course you are. I'm not even... I'm not even surprised at this point. Yeah. You're always so cool about everything. Just like, eh. And then aced it. If we met in high school, or, I don't know, middle school, you would have been one of the people that I don't like. Well, I've had, like, few friends who are clever. Well, the thing is, we don't really know how they act at home, right? What we've only seen, are what their habits are at school. Yeah, so I barely see this person revising or like studying. Yeah, but once something is taught to him, it just clicked. It's just absorbed in their brain. Like, how is that fair? I have to at least read something like 10 times or write it on a piece of paper and doodle it. And yeah. Yeah, no, I know you are. I know you take your studies very seriously, and I like that about you. You've motivated me a lot. You've helped me academically, emotionally. Obviously, like outside of the relationship. Before we got together, you've helped me so much. And, well, okay, this is kind of funny. I'm sure I've told you this. But have I ever told you what your first impression were to me? What? Oh, sorry. What? Your first impression my first impression of you. Yeah. Oh God, I'm sorry. It's a bit late now, babe, and I cannot function. I'm sorry. Well, you were a student from a different program, and that alone was a big challenge to approach you, because even I don't talk to all of the students in my program, right? Because our campus are close to each other, but we don't necessarily study with each other, obviously. For a lot of different reasons, yeah, because we don't have the same subjects. And so I remember you were using one of your favorite hoodies, and you covered your hair with your hoodie hood. Yeah. And you looked so sleepy that morning because did we have like a joint lecture? We did, yeah, because our program merged together. That was like the guest lecture. Was that last year? Yeah, it was last year. And I thought you looked so adorable. Yeah, I mean, if I woke up like that, I wouldn't look that cute, obviously, but I found myself just staring at you for the whole lecture. Although you looked kind of intimidating, not in like a bad way, I don't think. No, I mean, you were just so focused, so cool, maybe it's the closest word I can think of. And I don't know if I told you this. Oh God, this is embarrassing. So okay, so you know Mika, yeah, one of her friends. So Mika is friends with Clara, my friend. So I think I remember we had lunch that day. It was just another day. Maybe this was a few months after I landed my eyes on you. Yeah. I never told you this. Oh my God. Yeah, it slipped past my mind. But it was that day, and we were having lunch, and Clara brought Mika with her because they're good friends. And I was like, yeah, you know what? It's okay to bring your friends. I mean, it's gonna be like a big group lunch anyway. And so we had lunch, and then and Mika was like, oh yeah, there's someone in our program who takes their studies very seriously, and they had a lot of people crushing on them, but they're not interested in any relationship. And I was like, oh, who is it? And when he said it was you, I was like, oh darn it. My heart just split into two. I was like, oh, my chance is gone. It's gone. There it is. And I remember being so sad about it because I know that you take your studies very seriously and you put it as like a number one priority, which is admirable, of course. It was just the kind of moment that made me reflect back, because it made me like you even more. Just stupid, right? Like why would you do that? Like you could have just moved on and forget it ever happened, because it's probably the best way to avoid a heartbreak. Yeah. And then we had like a big group meetup. That was the first time we ever talked, right? Yeah. And turns out we have same interest. I can't wrap my head around that, because like, oh, we watch the same YouTubers, and we also watch the same shows, and you happen to watch a little bit of anime, and I was so happy about that, and I thought, maybe this is nice, like not necessarily getting into a relationship. But after a while of knowing you, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for me, and it still kind of blows my mind to know that we're here, like, together. It took me a lot to get here, It took me a lot of chasing to get you here. I know. I mean, I fell for you first. Yeah, and you rejected me. But we were still good friends. Yes. Oh, no, yeah. Because, because when you told me a few months after that you liked me back, I thought I misheard something, or I thought you were, like, drunk. I know. You don't get drunk easily, and you wouldn't say something like that when you're drunk, but I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it until you decided to meet up with me and told me how you felt, and flowers were blooming in my stomach. Is that a thing? in my chest. You were? No, but that was the first time that you've ever seen me, right? With my friends? Oh, winter, was it? Yeah. No, I remember. It was such a cold day. Yeah. Oh my god, I remember that. No. No, it's embarrassing. Was that your first impression of me? Clumsy? Oh dear lord. That's the stupidest thing ever. I don't normally get that clumsy. Okay, to be fair, I always have been, and things happen. Can you blame me? It was slippery that day, right, with all the snow. Well, at least I wasn't making a scene in front of public, obviously, but that was... You did? I found it funny. Seeing someone slipped and fall. That's your kind of humor. I see. See how it is. No, I kind of get that, because I was honestly, I wasn't expecting anything out of that confession, and I kind of expected a rejection out of you, which you did initially, right? Yeah. And of course I did. I cried, babe. Yeah, of course it hurt. It hurt because, well, it hurt because you didn't feel the same way, and I was trying to accept that you did not feel the same way, and that just really hurt. I kept thinking I should probably try to respect your decision by moving on, because I want to treat you the same way. As in, like, I don't want to be treating you the same way, but inside I'm still feeling all these butterflies and all. Because then I'll start acting different, subconsciously. Yeah, so then after that, I sent, like, that long-ass message. Because I felt bad confessing, in a way. And I was worried that my confession would change our friendship. So I apologized and I told you everything that I've been thinking of the past week, like the week after that. And that was loads of weight off my shoulder. And I felt so glad that I told you everything. And I was prepared that we would become distant after that. Yeah, because I'd rather be honest with you than hide it to myself. And then we started acting like distant. I mean, I didn't want to lose you, of course. Yeah. And I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable too, so that's why I was asking you questions like, how did you feel about this? Yeah, and you took it really well, and you were like, I totally feel normal about you, and I appreciated that very much. Although it did hurt still, but it hurt way less than before I spilled all of my thoughts to you. Yeah, and I was so glad that you were that you were such a good listener and appreciated how I felt. And I know, it's kind of crazy to think of. Yeah. Well, that's a little bit about me feeling about you. I guess you should go back to studying. I don't know, I don't think I can keep going. Yeah, I'm sleepy. No, I want to stay here. No, I wanna stay here with you until you're done with your paper. Am I bothering you if I just sit here next to you? No? Okay. Just want to watch you work. I'm gonna like put my head on the table like this, and then watch you work. No, it's okay. I have my blanket with me. I might fall asleep though, so if I'm snoring too loud, wake me up, okay? No, it's fine. I don't wanna. No, it's fine. I'll sleep on the table. I mean, not on the table. And I just rest my head on the table. It's fine.